Let's talk about what most people are excited about. AOD's ability to target stubborn fat area that seems resistant to diet and exercise. First, let's address the elephant in the room, spot reduction. The idea that you can lose fat from specific area by targeting them with exercise has been largely debunked by scientific research. However, what makes AOD so interesting is that it works with your body's natural fat burning mechanism. It helps overcome the biological resistance that certain fat deposits have to mobilization. You see, not all fat cells are created equal. Some area of your body, typically those stubborn spots, have fat cell with the higher ratio of alpha-2 receptor to beta receptors. Alpha-2 receptor essentially act as a locks on the fat cell, making them resistant to mobilization. These areas tend to be genetically determined and includes lower abdominal fat in men, hip and thigh fat in women, lower back fat, in some cases under chin fat deposit. AOD appears to work particularly well with this area because it can help override the normal resistance these fat cells have to releasing that stored energy. In my practice, we have observed that patients typically notice changes first in their traditionally stubborn fat area when using AOD as part of their comprehensive approach. This is completely different pattern than what we see with the diet and exercise alone, when these areas are usually the last to respond. What's important to understand is that AOD doesn't magically dissolve fat. It makes stubborn fat more available to your body's natural fat burning processes. This means you still need to be in a calorie deficit for optimal results. Think of it this way. Diet and exercise create the demand for energy, while AOD helps ensure that the energy comes from those stubborn fat stored that would otherwise be resistant to mobilization. In a clinical studies, researchers have found that AOD administration resulted in significant reduction in body fat percentage compared to placebo group, with effects particularly pronounced in midsection, exactly where many people struggles the most. The research suggests that AOD is more effective when you are already following a solid nutritional plan. You are engaging in regular physical exercise, specifically strength training. You are specifically targeting stubborn fat that hasn't responded to traditional approaches. This makes AOD an excellent tool for those who are already doing the right thing but have hit a plateau or struggle with genetically stubborn areas.